that Peel? No, it's not Peel. It was Kevin Davies. He has gone off the track. But, I don't know, anyone could get pole. I can't remember who got pole last year. But, if they are racing, today, they sure can maybe get pole. But, as we watch Dominic Camadier, Season 2 champion for Tier 1, let's come on board with him as he goes through farm and village from, as he goes through, I lost my corner, but yeah, as we go through farm and village, it comes down the Wellington Straight. It comes into Brooklands and into Luffield. So it's nice and close there, and then comes out at Woodcote. Come past the old pit straight up into Cots, and we all know what happened in 2021 at Cops. Very nasty incident, but it doesn't go well. The Hamilton manages keeps it in the lines as he approaches Maggots and Beckett's, then into Chapel. Keep nice and tight here. Don't want to go any lower than 5th gear. Goes cleanly through there out into Chapel. Now down on the Wellington Straight. Flap open. Purple sector 2, but I believe whoever that Alpha Romeo is, 4G Hawkins or Adam Jack. I just forgot. So come through Vale, through Cubs and onto the Hamilton Straight, and Hamilton is going to take pole for now. But who is in the front? Let's see if 4G can take pole for now. Yes, he does. Housley, does he improve? Yes, he does. Adam Jack is the next person to cross the... No, he does not. He's not the next person to cross the line. Let's come on board with Alfred Monk. He's currently reserved for Fox Johnson today. And he sits 5th so far, so everyone is just setting their first couple laps. Let's come on. No, let's not come on board with Bobo. Let's come on board with Kevin Davies. As he comes through Maggots and Beckett's. Oh, spins it! And he has spun off at the exit of Beckett's. Sorry. Or they're into Beckett, sorry. So that is going to be Davies' wrap ruined. Can we find someone? Is Melvin on a lap or not? I'm not too sure. No, he's not. Let's who can we find? Let's come on with Dirk Views held as he comes through into Brooklands, and I've forgotten that corner. Has the fastest sector 1 so far, looking good. Just come out of Woodcote onto the old pit straight. Comes from Cots. Can he keep him in the white lines? Yes, he can. Oh, looks like he went off there, but he keeps him in the white lines. It's not invited yet as he comes to Maggots and Beckett's. Keeps nice and close to these little curbs there. Into Chapel. He's got his teammate in front of him, Alfred Monk. Is he going to get a bit of slipstream off him? Yes, he is. He's going to improve his time nicely. And that was a lovely team tactics there from Mercedes. So through Stowe down into Vale. Down to... Then it comes around through Cubs corner, sorry, onto Hampton Straight. Current 19, where he's going to place it. Post is at 4th. That was a lovely lap there from Dirk Duesveld. And let's go find someone else who has not set a lap. Let's come on board with Archie Britton. He's got his flap over and he's coming down the hangar straight. Down through Stowe. It's got a nice little sign there on his helmet. Very Max Verstappen-like. Down into Vale. Oh mate. And then into Cubs corner. Current 18th. Doesn't know lap. Where he's going to sit. He's going to put 9th. Nice and solid there for his for Britain's first lap. Let's go on board with 4G Hawkins. And Bob is actually on pole with a 127.6. That was a very good lap from him. But 4G Hawkins might take that away as he's just gone fastest sector 2. Come through Stowe down into Vale. No mind, he's not. He's bottom lap. He's come to the pits. That's unfortunate. It was looking like a good, nice lap there from 4G. Let's come on board with Robin. I believe this is Davidson, sorry. How the fuck are you pronouncing Dirk's name? I don't know, mate. I could just maybe adjust. I mean, I learned German, so I can just, you know, pronounce some words decently if that's any relevance. But Davison is about to start his lap. Let's come aboard with Davison. His team of Max Halsey is currently in second as he comes through a village, farming village, sorry, by Abbey. And he comes into the loop here. Let's actually come aboard with him. Yeah, I learnt German for 3 years. Yeah, I know he's Dutch. It just with German, you roll the tongue and everything a lot. I mean, I don't know if I know. I don't know. I'm just waffling at this point, to be honest. But as Robin comes through at Luff, I kind of. Okay, it comes out of Woodcut now, down onto the old pit straight. 8th gear, he's got to 7th. He does. Can he keep it in the white lines? Oh, and he invalidates, unfortunately. Be very careful there, cops. Let's go find someone else. Is Max on a lap? I don't think he is. It looks like everyone's in the pits from us. Is Adam Check on a lap? I believe he is. So come on board with Adam Check for the last couple corners. Down into Vale. Through Cubs corner down onto the Hamilton straight where he plays coming 14th. He just sets a time. Puts on pole. It was quite unfortunate we didn't see that lap there from Adam Check, but that was at least we got a couple seconds of that. But Hammerjack puts on pole for 1:27.3, so 3 tenths quicker than Bobo with the previous pole sitter. But Adam Jack is currently on for provisional pole with 9 minutes just gone remaining. Palmer says name like Dirk Hughes in the fields. Dirk Hughes Veld. Is that how you say it? Can we have a poll for Adam Jack spins? Maybe. Maybe we'll see about that. Let's go find someone else. Actually come aboard with Max Halsey. As he looks like he's on. No, he's not. Who can we find? Let's come aboard with Elsom. Elsom is a tier 2 reserve for Red Bull, but is currently on loan to Williams today. Currently on in 8th with 128.1. So just 8 tenths off the pace. How do you do this stuff? IMP, I believe if you do... when Elsom has validated, I believe that might have been a COTS. I think if you do exclamation mark Discord, join our Discord IMP, and then you there's a channel basically explaining on what to do. Let's go find someone else. Sorry. Who is on our lap? We've been with Forgy. Who can we come with, hey? Come on with Luhoff. Luhoff is a tier 1 driver for Alpine, of course. It does invalidate. Just keeps on the track nicely there. No purple sector so far as he comes through Maggots and Beckett's. Staying nice and close. Jumps into 5 gear as usual. Comes out into Chapel. Flap open in a second though for the Hangar Straight. There's 2 cars in front of them though. Looks like they are battling for some reason. No idea what's going on there. And flap down as he comes through Stowe, which will take him nicely round into Vale. Doesn't invalidate there. Nicely done. As he comes through Vale corner into Cubs. Doesn't have time now where we place it. Places 11th. Just, decent. First lap from Loyoff, and Andre De Hoso has retired, so that'll be him down in 20th. And Forgy Hawkins actually takes the pole away from his teammate Jacob Adamjack with a 126.9, so now into the 126s. Beats his teammate's time by 3, just under 3 tenths of a second. So unfortunately, we didn't see that from 4G. But this could look like a front row lookout for Alfa Romeo. What are we watching? I don't know what we're watching, mate. Let's come on with Julian Bobo. He is a Haas tier 1 reserve, but is currently on loan to Ferrari, as I brought him nicely off of Haas. Goes off there, but he's going to invalidate. Very unfortunate there for Junior Bobber. And Dirk Vuesveld has spun. I believe that is at Village. Missed the Alpine crash. That's a bit of an error, not going to lie. So let's come for the hammer there. I think he's on a lap. Haven't seen that. No, he's not. Nice. Who can we find? Who can we find? Give us some action, please, guys. Conor Ratcliffe is going to give us some action today. Or currently. As he comes through... I always get Village and Farm confused. But goes through the loop. Now onto the Wellington Straight. Doesn't have his flat... Here's Conor. I think you forgot your DRS, mate. And he's invalidated anyway. Nice one, Conor. I mean, he's better than me anyway. So let's go find someone else. And Archie Britton is currently using his RB18 as a lawnmower. I like to see. I like the fact that Red Bull are going a bit more green this year. That's very good of them. Who else can we find? Let's come on board with Rolf Van Loon. He's currently P18 with 129.4, so quite far off the pace. And does he have his wing open? Yes, he does. Coming into Stowe, flap closes as he comes down to Vale. No, when he doesn't come down to Vale, he decides to use the pit entrance. What's the plan? We are currently PC at the moment, my friend. We're currently PC this for this season at least. But if you are on a different platform, we may be going cross-platform soon. So yeah, we're on Steam. We are on Steam. And Archie Whitton is taking his lawnmower into the pits. Yeah, that's been fine. Let's come on board with Bobby. He hasn't inverted a cop, so that's looking good so far. Comes onto the hangar straight, and it looks like he's going to have his flaps not open though. Bobby, mate, you forgot your DRS. Drives will be like, fuck you, let me sleep. Crashes so we can sleep. I mean, fair play. So who was that? That was Davies. So Davies on his outlap. Let's come on board with the Alpha Tower driver today. So he's kind of got a 127.7. Looking to improve, of course, as always. As he comes through Farming Village, then into the loop. I'm sure we'll take him nicely out into the Wellington Straight. Flap open. Got a nice camera shot of that. Down into Brooklands and what I almost called the corner Luftwaffe. Yes, because this corner's German. Nice. No purple sector for Davies there. But as he comes onto the old pit straight into Cops, will he invalidate that is the question. Yes, he does. The question is yes. Or I'm just going to ignore that. And Robin Davison has invalidated there. Oh, and Elson was almost tires. I thought he was almost spinning out there. Who can we find who's actually on the lap? Zenius is currently in 9th. Puts it into 8th. Gets in front of Dirk Vuesveld. Instead of a Dutch accent. Yeah, I don't have one. Looks like everyone is coming out of the pit. It's blimey. I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen here. But Davies actually comes to the pits instead. Who's leading the pack out? It is a Alpine of Mika Luhoff. So this is just going to be a massive DRS train. I'm excited to see what happens. Zenus was 6 tenths up, then his control disconnected. Damn, that's an F. Blimey, it's a map. How many people do you want on the track? So we'll just stay aboard before Mika Luhoff, as he is the next person. Oh, and it's been a spin. Yeah, for Romeo. Who's this? It was either 4G or Adam Jack. Was it 4G or C? No, it wasn't 4G. I don't know, it might have been. Alright, let's come back on board with Mika Luhoff as he goes, and everyone is backing up by Club's Corner, and actually Xenius is coming in. I believe that is his AI anyways. Let's come on board with Dominic Hammer. We were first on board with him at the start. Currently P3 with a 127.5. As there is an Alpine on the side of the track waiting for his fellow colleagues, well not colleagues, but fellow drivers to pass by. And Hamid actually invalidates. That's not the corner you see people invalidate. But let's come on board with Miran Peel, currently in fourth with a 127.578. So he doesn't need to do much to overtake Canada, and that is a Aston Martin going really slow by Maggots and Beckett's. Who was that? It was Jensen Jolly. So let's come on board with oh, and Hamda's off the track. Oh no, he's invalidated, isn't he? He's Miran Peel wheel with. And Adam Jack has actually gone fast with 126.8. So Adam Jack is on pole currently. The Canada Miran Peel improve. 127.5 so far. Does improve, but only to P3, and that is a Williams reverse. He's definitely copying Albon, but that's not in qualifying. Who's the next person? Bob improves, so does Dirk Duesveld. Elston improves. I'm trying to say who improves here, sorry. Hamday has not improved, and Luhoff has not improved either, as they both had invalidated laps. But there you go, ladies and gents. That is the grid at the moment. I wonder who that Williams is. I'm intrigued. Is it Elson? No, it's not Elson. Melvin, my friend, you cannot park there. You cannot park there, sir. Right, well that is the session over with Adam Jack, Alfa Romeo driver, on pole position. I believe that is his first or second pole. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Alfa Romeo is has locked up. So with the new patch update, if you do not do a formation lap, you start on 70-degree tires, and that is going to be AIDS. And we don't want that. So, the screen to your left, those are the tyres. Lots of people opting for the hards and mediums, whereas Kevin Davies and Jacob Adam Jack has opted for the soft compound. Martin, you sexy bastard, thank you very much for the prime. So, Adam Jack and Monk both had grid penalties, so therefore Forgy has started on pole. Adam Jack has dropped to P6 as he had a 5-place grid penalty, and Alfred Mock dropped to 16th as he has a 3-place penalty, or 3-place grid penalty. So 4G is in P1, Peel is in P2, Bob in P3, Duesveld in P4, Hamlin in P5, Adam Jack P6, Elson P7, Halsey P8, Davies P9, Ratcliffe P10, Xenius P11, Davison P12, McKeever P13, Britton P14, Luhoff P15, Monk P16, don't know who that is, Melvin, I'll call Melvin for now, P17, Bob and Dirk has been disqualified, don't worry, they are racing. Jolly P18, Van Loo P19, Jehozo P20. So that is your grid for the RAS. Aston Martin quality pace is strong as ever. I mean, I prefer strong over. I prefer realism over strong. So I'll give him that. They're being very realistic with their quality. So as the drivers warm up the tyres and getting to their grid places, this is the first formation lap we have done of the season. As we watch everyone line up. They are getting disqualified. There we go. Wait for the green lights. Five lights. And it's 5 lights. So, away we go. And that's a good start there from the Williams. The Aston Martin's fallen back. Good start there from Peel. They've got Adamczyk and Peel. Oh, 40 are going. And Adamczyk is out of the race. What the hell happened there? Go back to the front of the action. Peel's now in front. Looks like Elson was challenging as well. And Elson's get alongside of 40 Hawkins into the Wellington Straight. Let's go on board here with Elson. What else is going on in the background? He's actually come back onto board with these two. Looks like 40's gone off the track. Now he's going to go around the outside. Looks like Elson is back into he's into P2 now. Elson's been challenging Peel for P1 position. Peel's on the hard, but the rest of the people behind him. Oh, 40's been spun. Looks like 40's been spun there by Hamid. Ratcliffe's gone right because of it. And now Housley into P3. 40 has dropped down. 40 now has wing damage. And Monk had 40 and we challenge it around through Beckett, sorry. And looks like Colin McKee is trying to make a move down the inside of Dirk Duesveld. They're going side by side down the Hangar Straight. And looks like, who is that? Andrew De Hosa trying to make a move on Duesveld as well. But looks like he's backed off. Oh, Duesveld's lost it at the rear end, but Colin McKee gets through as well. Someone's going to pit. That is Dominic Hamid. Sorry. We get to the front of the pack. And Peel was still in pole position. Elson is in P2 now. And that's me a very unfortunate there for Adamczyk. Not even one lap and he's out of the race. It'll be interesting to see what happens from there. Let's go back down the grid. And looks like, oh, Davidson's gone in the back of Alfred Monk. Looks like Davidson's going to try and make a move. There is a yellow flag. Who is that? That is Kevin Davies, or sorry, Melvin, that has spun out. Looks like Drohoso is right on the gearbox of Xenius there. Let me get a position game. And there's been a spin. I believe that was sorry, there's been a spin. That is Conor Ratcliffe's on the track. Now he's in 14th. About to be go down to 16th now. No idea what happened there with Conor Ratcliffe, but oh, and Julian Bobo has gone down to 19th. So the highest, Archie Britton's made up 10 places, Jensen Joy's made up 13, Miklov made up 9, and Andrew Rohosa made up 7 so far. So that's looking like a good race so far for them drivers. And 40 Hawkins he was looking for a move down the inside into Stowe on Mikalov, but he can stay behind him. Might see a move here into Vale, possibly. Was thinking about it again, but decided not to. Let's go find some more action. And there we go, deal to say. Let's go to Miran Peel and Rose Elson. We can see a possible overtake here since Darius is open. Elson's in the medium compact with Peel's in the hards. There we go, Darius' flap is open. There we can be gaining down the Wellington Straight, but it just isn't near enough to make a move on Miran Peel. And 40 Hawkins is still right behind Mika Luhoff there. He's going to get the slipstream on the old pit straight. You can see a possible move inside, and 40 Hawkins is going to stay sensible there as they go through cops. Let's continue with 40 Hawkins, as we can see a possible overtake on the Hangar Straight, and Jordan's picked up a 3-second time penalty. No idea what was that for, but Mika Lukov is right on the tail of Jensen Jolly as well. 40 Hawkins is going to go down the inside. Oh, look at the gap there. Mika Lukov has got in front of Jensen Jolly, and 40. Oh, they've both gone wide. Jensen Jolly has retained that position, but 40 Hawkins is going to be coming in, and looks like Jensen Jolly is going to be challenging Mika Lukov for that position. And Jensen Jolly gets that position back now up to P5. Mika Lukov still on P6. So I'm going to try and find something for you guys. It's on board with, sorry, Juiceveld. Currently in P9. He's going to make a. Oh, he's looking for a move there on Davidson, but decided to pull out that. He's going to DRS. Oh, Davidson's lost it there a little bit, and he's dropped down. But Juiceveld has the DRS. So does Conor McKeever right behind him. And they're going to Brooklyn's a Lufba. So it was quite a spare. Oh, there's been a spin, and I believe that is the. Never mind. And oh, Max. And Max House has got. Sorry about that. Max Howley is going to go for an inside move just before Stowe. Gets the move done. Nice move there from Max Howley. Now back up now up into P2. As they go down to Vale. Oh, it looks like Alfred Monk is been letting his team apart. Juice Vale, so looks like some team orders there by Mercedes. And who can we find? Sorry about that again. Trying to find someone for you guys. I apologise. It's come on with Conor McKeever. Sorry, Alfred Monk. He's got Conor McKeever right behind him, and looks like just there in the time board, Ratcliffe has overtaken George Zenius to make him up to P12 off that incident here in Brooklands actually. Oh, and Alfred Monk went a bit wide there, but he's recorrected his line as he comes out of Woodcut. Conor McKeever is right behind him, so is Andrew Hosel is behind Conor McKeever, and Goliath Davidson is right behind Andre de Hosel. And that is, that was either Conor Ratcliffe or Drew Zenius went wide there, Cops. So, be interesting to see. Let's come on board with Andre de Hosel actually, as he has his DRS open. He's going to get the solution as well on Conor McKeever, not going to make a move. And nor is Conor McKeever going to make a move on Alfred Monk. And Alfred Monk actually went a bit wide there. So that's going to closing the gap between Conor McKeever and Alfred Monk. Miran Pell still in the lead. That was a very good start from him. And he's currently leading. He's on the hard compound. There's just under a 2-second gap between him and Max Housley, but I'm sure Max Housley on the mediums can close on the gap. And Conor McKeever has closed down his gap on Alfred Monk. He's going to have the DRS, and there's been a spin. Oh, and Conor Ratcliffe's just taken out Goliath Davidson. No idea what happened there. And 40 Hawkins set the fastest lap of the race. I have no idea what happened there with Goliath Davidson and Conor Ratcliffe, but from my POV, it looks like Ratcliffe just rear-ended Goliath and took him out. So we could possibly see a penalty coming Conor Ratcliffe's way. And Kevin Davies is right on the tail of Goliath Davidson now as they go through Cops. So let's come board with Robin. Oh, sorry, Kevin Davies. He's moved slow, he's moved behind him, but he is faster than Goliath Davidson. We can see a possible overtake here on the hangar straight as Davies is on softs. He's the only person on softs now. So a flap open, absolute greasing. Oh, And Davidson moved to the right there, so sort of compromised Davidson a little bit, threw him off, but he made the overtake and is now up to P14. And that is Dominic Is that Dominic Hamadier? No, that is Conor Radcliffe. He has spun it again. Conor has spun again at Cubs corner. And let's come on board with Archie Britton, as he's got Jensen Jolly right behind him. And I believe Conor Radcliffe may have just left the session. Let's come back to the two Merc boys, and Conor McKeever was looking for maybe a possible move there on the outside of Alfred Monk, but Alfred Monk is still placing his car nicely, not letting the Ferrari pass whatsoever. Some very good driving here from Alfred Monk. So we'll stay in pool with him as we're looking to capture Conor McKeever behind him, try and make a possible overtake. And Forgy Hawkins has left the session. Not if that was a game crash or what, but he is currently in P17. Not a good start there for the two Alfa Romeos from starting on qualifying P1 and P2. And Conor has rejoined the session. So let's come on board with someone in front. Let's come on board with Jensen Jolly actually. As he's right behind Archie Britton, who's in P4. As they start the 8th lap of the race after 26. It's gaining through this farm and village as they come through village, I believe, into the loop onto the Wellington straight. Jensen Jolly is going to have the DRS here. And Forgy Hawkins is rejoined the session. We'll love to see it. Thank God he hasn't given up just like that. Oh, and now from Monk, looks like he locked up a bit there. Keeper got a lot closer, but Alfred has, Monk, sorry, has a good exit out there at Woodcote. Hopefully we can see a bit more battling between these two. And it looks like Monk has got a very streamlined, streamlined setup, not that high of a downforce compared to what Conor McKeever has. And Alfred Monk has picked up a 3-second time penalty. He went on the grass a little bit there. Monk's have DRS. Sorry, McKeever's have DRS on Monk, but Jehovah's has DRS on McKeever. It's like oh, it's been a crash. Who's that between? Jensen Jolly and Monk is out the race. And that's going to be a safety car. Jensen Jolly has a drive-through penalty for, I believe, causing a collision with Alfred Monk, and I believe that was Joyce Seniors is coming at the perfect time there. That is going to be a full safety car, I believe. There's unfortunately switching up between the cameras a bit too much there, but I would love to see an onboard clip of that. But that is unfortunately Alfred Monk's race done. That's going to be very interesting to see what happened there with Monk and Jolly. That might have been an unsafe free jump from Jolly. That's yeah, looks like from the chat that's going to be not a good moment there from Jolly. But one good thing with the safety cars will allow all the cars to bunch up together, so if you are the back, then you're going to have a better chance to get ahead. But Joyce Zenius has opted for the hard compound and is it's only a virtual safety car, my bad. But there we go, Green Light Racing. I thought it was a full safety car, my bad, I apologise for that. But Elston's still in P3 with Max Halsey in front of him. So I just blank there. But we'll come aboard with Duesdale as he is catching up to Mika Luhoff there. And these Velders just catching him and catching. And actually, Kevin Davis picked up a 3-second time penalty. So it's about 6 drivers now all have time penalties. And these Velders have the wing open. Oh, it's been a spin. Who was that? As Andre Jehosa using his Alpine as a lawnmower, he was copying Archie Britton there. Not anything straight, but he's raised on the track. He's still in 8th, so he's in the point. That's change. We'll come back to Duesveld as he is gained extremely closer to Mika Luoff. And looks like he was looking for a move there into Cots, but has backed out of it. Probably possibly using some ERS there on the old pit straight. Driver Duesveld is in 6th. I believe this is his 2nd or 3rd race this season. He's a full-time driver, but he's going to have the flap open now down the hangar straight. So it looks like it's going to be an easy move here, possibly for Duesveld. Mika's not using any ERS and just lets Dirk Duesveld pass. Oh, but is that Mika Luoff? Mika Luoff has been coming to the pits. That was a nice and simple overtake there for Duesveld to get to P5 from P6. Love stuff there from the Mercedes driver. And Elton has also come to the pits, therefore allowing Archie Britton up to P3. Mira Pell is just absolutely ahead of everyone. He is currently 3.8 seconds in front of Max Housley. And he is on the hard compound as well, so we could possibly see Mira Pell win. First AlphaTauri win of the season, I believe. But let's go find some more drivers who can give us some action. Everyone's quite spread out, really. But Hamid has just come out in front of Mika Luoff now. So therefore, Dominic Hamid is in the points. Oh, and Mika Luoff has spun due to his cold tyres coming out the pits, and that's put him down to 12. Now, I've got to say 13th, but it's coming 12th, and McKeever has also pit for fresh hards. And Junior Bubba has set the fastest lap of the race. No one's really close in it. Oh, McKeever is quite close to Luoff, so we'll come on board with McKeever, show him some more love. The number 43 car in the Ferrari. Oh, it's absolutely boiling. It's ridiculous. There's been a spin, and that is, I believe, Andre Jehosa was spun at Luffield and has got Junior Barber behind him. And Max Housley is actually pitting. He's pitting for the hard compound. Well, will he come out though? He could possibly come up behind. Oh! And where is he to come up behind? Possibly behind Ronald Ratcliffe. And Archie Britton has also pit. And Duesveld and Van Loon. Oh, that's the... Who's that? 40 Hawkins has come off the track. No idea what happened there, but he must have went a bit too wild there at Stowe. But Mimpel is still not pitted, nor has Duesveld, Van Loon and Davidson, as well as Conor Ratcliffe and Melvin. They're all on 11 lap old tyres compared to, they're all on 11 lap. So I'm just not going to speak. But Conor Ratcliffe is the only one that's on the medium compound. 4G lost connection with the track again, might be poor service. He's got 5G, mate. But Miriam Pill looks like he's... Oh! Miriam Pill could possibly lap Jensen Jolly here with 13 laps up. With, 13 laps into the race. So we are 50% into the race, of this 50% race. So we could possibly see Miriam Pill lap Jolly here. So let's come on board with Van Loon. Actually, he's getting quite close to Davidson. We see a possible overtake here from Van Loon. This is probably the most successful race so far that I've seen Van Loon drive in. So it's looking good for him with his little pink helmet there. As he comes out onto the... yeah, I'm speechless. I can't speak. But Melvin's right behind Conor Ratcliffe with his flap open. And 40 Hawkins has spun again on the Hamilton straight. Can we see a possible retirement here? Doesn't look like he's got any damage, but he's out in the points. But Moonpill is still hunting down Jolly to lap him. And Bobo is getting chased down by Andre Jehovsel. With Bobo current 15th and Jehovsel current 16th. Who else can we find? Oh, the two Red Bulls all together. George Zenas and RG Britton, with Zenas in P9 and Britton in P10. And looks like Britton's catching to his teammate. Britton seems to be the faster driver. Yeah, both on around the same age tyres, both on the hard compound. 40 now running on E connection. Yes, he is. He's about to have no signal a second, mate. But as RG Britton comes through Stowe, still looks like the same gap between the two Red Bull drivers. But Melvin Ratcliffe and Goliath Davison have all come to the pits for their pit stop. And Miriam Pill has now officially lapped Jensen Jolly, and that is very fortunate for Jensen Jolly. Of course, he had that massive accident with Alfred Monk, and who was that? That is the Williams of Andreas Elsom has spun, and 40 Hawkins picked up a 5-second time penalty to speed in the pit lane, and Miriam Pill is going to be lapping Andreas Elsom as well. We get captain leader, yeah, sure. There we go. So Miriam Pill still out is on an 11-second gap from him and Gisveld, and 40 Hawkins has spun and DNF'd. No safety car though. He is not on the racing line. Maybe it's possibly a virtual safety car here. But it's looking good for Miriam Pill. 0G. But yeah, that's very unfortunate there for the two FMLs. That is their race done. He's still moving, but I think he's just retired from the session. Van Loon is coming in, but who hasn't pitted? So Hamadir, Gisveld, and Miran are still yet to pit. With Miran Pill 10 seconds or left, just under 11 seconds in front of Gisveld. So maybe we could see him wait for Gisveld to pit. He is Miran Pill is 36 seconds in front of Max Housley. So if he is to pit, he can still get P2 if he keeps up this pace. I can hear Will cry. I'm sure Will is not that pleased, but you know, sometimes these things happen and you just have to move on. But, heart goes out to the Alfa Romeos, as they had a cracking qualifying, no doubt about that, but hasn't gone their hasn't gone their way in the race. Gisveld is actually pitting, so we could possibly see. Is Miran Pill going for a hard soft? Is that possible? I mean, it looks like he's going to go for now, but what compound is Gisveld going for? And he's going for the medium compound, so he's doing 10 laps of the medium compound. And let's go find some more racing. Mika Luhoff is still behind Conor McKeever. I apologise for the lack of what's it called? My mind's fully gone blank. Nice one. Nice one, Palmer. Nice one. So there's not much action going on. Everyone's quite split. Looks like Van Loo's going to try and maybe make a move on Kevin Davies. But, Hamlet is still yet to pit as well. But if Mir and Pill is to pit, he could. Oh, he's pitting. So he can do 9 laps on a certain compound, and looks like Joy and maybe Andreas Elson could unlock themselves. But I'll be interested to see where or what Mir and Pill pits for. We could possibly see the soft compound come out. That would be the reasonable thing. And I believe that's Andreas Elson that spun. And he's come onto the medium compound to do the rest of the race on the mediums. Hamlet and Halsey have just come through to Stowe. They're not going to be able to overtake Peel in time. So as long as Peel keeps it in shape for the rest of these remaining 9 laps, then this looks like an easy win here for Mir and Peel, as I believe he's led every single lap of the race. But Hamlet chasing down Max Housley. Hamlet is yet to pit. I apologise for that. Hamlet is still right behind Max Housley as they come through the old pit straight and come through Cops. Very interesting to see if, when will Hamlet pit. And Mir and Pill is only 7 seconds up the road from Max Housley, but that's still a gap to climb. And Elson has left the session. Zenius. He's in 8th, he's looking good. And let's come on board with let's come on board with. Oh, yeah, this is a great time to come on board with Max Housley. As they, him and Damon Hamley are coming to Vale. And they come through Club Corner onto the Hamilton Straight. And looks like Juice Veld is also caught up to Housley and Hamadier. And Housley's got his rear wing open, but Hamadier has a better straight line speed. I believe, from what Connor told me, Hamadier did around 500 laps here. For practice, that's a sheer amount of laps for practice, and thought was had the audio bug there. And Andreas Elsom has just letting other drivers pass him as he's being lapped. And Jensen Roy is coming to the pits. I presume, sorry, for the compound, but no, he's retiring from the race. He was in the points. He's been lapped, so I believe that is. Probably the best thing to do. And let's come forward with Kevin Davies as he's got Ralph Van Loon in front of him and Conor Ratcliffe behind him. Can you start watching that what's happening? Gibby, I'm trying to do my best, mate. You know, there's 17 people, you know, watching. I'm trying to, please everyone, mate. So, or 17 people driving. So, there's a lot of. I'm just trying to, give action, mate. So just please, stop complaining. And as Conor Ralph is trying to make a move on Kevin Davies, gets in front of him. There's a bit of a love tap there. Conor gets dips back a bit, and Davies goes wide. And Davies is right on the tail of Rolf Van Loon as well. As they come through the Hamilton Straight. There was a yellow flag, I believe that's. I have no idea what's happening with Jensen Joy's car, but we're coming on with Rolf Van Loon. And get a rear wing cam. Oh, Davies almost lost it there. Connor's going to go down the inside of Village. Get in front of him. A bit of contact. That's going to allow Van Loon to get away a bit more. And Andreas Elton has picked up a 3-second time penalty. No idea what was that for. And who else can we find? This oh, Juice Veld has actually got in front of Max Housley. No idea what happened, but Hamdi is now in second. And I believe it's Conor McKeever. Was that Conor? No, I believe that's Bobo. Let me just double check. No, I thought who's coming into the pits. I saw some. Hamdi is coming into the pits. That's he's probably going to the soft compound, but that allows Max Housley to get back on the podium, and Juice Veld is now up to P2. Imperial is still right in front of me. He's had a solid race so far. My mouth is absolutely dry. I need to get some more water. And Conor McKeever is right on the tail of Archie Britton, I believe. They're both from the same compound and around the same tyre age. And we've come aboard here with Conor McKeever. You can see Vols will overtake soon, but Archie Britton has showed his strong pace. And talking about Red Bull, Archie Britton and his teammate Jordan has picked up another 3-second time penalty. And Conor McKeever is right on the tail here of Archie Britton. He's going to dump the inside. And just gets past him nicely before Stowe, and so nice and simple overtake there for Conor McKeever. But you can see a possible threat here from Archie Britton, who's going to go down the inside. Doesn't make the move though. Some good car placement there from Conor McKeever. But Archie Britton's right on the tail of Conor McKeever, and Conor McKeever is actually using some ERS to get away from Archie Britton. And Mika has got another 3-second time penalty, so that's going to be 30 minutes of it as he is on the points. And Mika talking about him, he's right behind this battle, getting a nice view. But we'll come back on board with Archie Britton, and I believe that is Barber that has spun. Archie Britton had the DRS, not getting in front of Conor McKeever though. And as these two drivers, Red Bull and Ferrari, are fighting for his 4th position. Some nice racing here. And talking about, but George Zena has also joined the spectatorship of this battle for P4. But we'll come back on here come back on board with Archie Britton as he will have the DRS. Conor McKeever is using his ERS, draining. Archie's also going to get the slipstream on him, but does not get in front here at Stowe. You can see a possible overtake into Vale, but looks like not, as Archie Britton is quite far behind from Conor McKeever. And George Zena has also got really close to the back of Nikolov, is practically on his gearbox. But looks like McKeever is just draining. Yes, he is on 3% ERS, but Archie Britton is also on 13% ERS, so these two drivers are just draining their ERS here. And Dominic Hamdir picks up, says the fast up the race, and Bobo has also picked up a 3-second time penalty. And this group of 4 fighting for P4. Or just at the moment, really, Conor McKeever and Archie Britton. So we're staying board with these drivers to get a third-person view of this. He's going to spin in Sector 1. I believe that is Andreas Drahozel who has spun. But his teammate's doing strong in P6. Some great work here from Mika Luhoff. And Goliath Davison picked up a 3-second time penalty. Can we please stop talking about the what happened with the race, boys? It's just going to cause a jam. Please stop. And Jorosinius is still right on the gearbox of Mika Luhoff. Still wanting to get that P6 position away from Luhoff and get these two Red Bulls together, as the Alpine driver Mika Luhoff is currently in a Red Bull sandwich, and Jorosinius is just getting closer and closer every corner. He's going to be really hoping for an overtake here soon, as he's going to have the DRS. Yeah, I just don't want people complaining, Gibby. You can talk what you want, it's just unneeded, the complaining and the whining and the moaning, right? And Archibald is still not behind Conor McKeever. There is just about 2.5 laps to go until the end of the race, and our race leader Miran Pill is just cruising out front with a 10-second lead to Gisveld, and has actually locked laps Julian Bobo. So that's very unfortunate for Julian Bobo. He's not getting any points as he's currently in 15th. So let's come back to these a lot down here. As Jorosinius, every time we come on board with either Luhoff or Jorosinius, Jorosinius is right on board, or right on the gearbox, sorry, of Mika Luhoff. But this be very frustrating for Zenius, as he just wants to get the move done and dusted. And these four just haven't changed positions for some odd reason. And lap 24 has started, so 2 more laps to go until the end of the race. And let's go find some action, hopefully. When the only real action is just between these boys from P4 to P7. None of them still change positions. It's quite odd. You expect them to maybe switch positions a bit more, but this race has been fairly equal. It's been some very decent driving. So let me just switch to the interval. So Archie is still in DRS range, and just have his DRS open, and Julian Bobo set the fastest lap of the race. But I believe that was a 1:26. I didn't see properly, but still has the fastest lap of the race. He's still going to get the points for it though. Certainly he's as he's not in the top 10. And oh, looks like Zenius has actually dropped that quite a bit from Luhoff. There's been a spin. That is Andrew De Rosa, I believe, has spun at Maggots. Oh, sorry, at Begets or at Chapel, sorry. And there's been another spin. And that's not Melvin, that is Andreas Elsom, who has spun and is about to be lapped again from... oh, sorry, no, he's been overtaken by Kevin Davies. So let's go find some more battles, hopefully. Conor McKeever, Archie Britton, Luhoff and Zenius are still in the same places. Both of the McLarens are now in the points, and Andreas Elson has left the race. So that's quite unfortunate from him. So we are on the second to last lap, and Elson was rejoined, but it might be time, and I believe Julian Bob has come into a pit to retire. That is a sensible move from him. Very unfortunate that it didn't go his way today. Yeah, at least it's not raining. Raining, a wet Silverstone is the shit Silverstone. And oh, we missed this. I apologise for that, but Goliath Davison has got in front of Jorosinius. So as we're going to start some of the last remaining laps, let's go take the last 3 laps. Let's take a look at the penalties. So Mika Luhoff has a 3-second penalty. Goliath Davison has a 3-second. Jorosinius has a 3-second. Conor Ratcliffe has a 3 second, Kevin Davis has a 3 seconds, and then Andreas Elton has a 9 second penalty. Oh, there's a barbecue right now. It's not really fine. That's since we are on the final lap, let's come aboard with Miran Pill as he comes through the last 3 to 4 times. He's had an excellent race, this driver. I'm pretty sure he's led every lap of the race, so props to him as he comes down the Vale into the second to last corner as he comes into Clubs. Through Clubs, onto Hammer Straight, and your race winner here, Miran Peel, taking the win with Duesveld in second place. And then, as long as Max Halsey doesn't bin it, Max Halsey in the Haas taking third place. And Conor McKeever, as long as he just bottled it towards the last couple of turns. Brilliant race from him. His best result so far, taking P4. Archer Britain going to be taking P5. And there are penalties. Oh, that was a red ball that's gone off. Mikolov P6, Lev Davison P7, Joe Seniors P8, Dominic Hamder P9, Conor Ratcliffe P10, and as we welcome home, Ralph Van Loon is missing out by points by 1 place, taking P11, Melvin P12, Andre De Hosel, and Kevin Davies will probably most likely stay in the positions they are in currently. But that was obviously a brilliant race there from Miran Peel. He might have been a bit lonely up there with by himself, but hey, at least he's got the race win. That's all that matters. But that is your race today. So congratulations to Miran Peel, the AlphaTauri driver, with his first race win of the season. Some brilliant stuff there, and Clive Davison taking the driver of the day according to Codemasters. So some brilliant racing there. So we move to Peel won in Australia. Oh, I didn't know that. So Peel taking up his second win of the season. I apologise that Peel if you are watching. Some great stuff there. As we watch Miran Peel come to the podium, and Duesveld and Max Halsey celebrating with him. Those are your podium finishers, P1, P2 and P3, so congratulations to them. Another win for the Dutch driver in the Italian/Austrian team. So there we go. Those are your 3 podium sitters, and we'll move on to interviews. Let's get some screenshots real quick, guys. Sorry, I need to do something real quick.
Alrighty, let's see here. Do we have Peel?
Yeah, we're the whole AlphaTauri team up, who are currently in here.
You can invite the AlphaTauri guys up and
Hello.
gotten to know them a bit.
Bring
First
the
off, Peel.
bring the race engineers up. Let's do it.
Bring everyone up.
Get all the boys up.
AlphaTauri dominance.
Whole squad's here.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
So before we start, I would like to, start my recording before I forget that. So alright. So first off, Peel, congratulations.
Thank you.
Very, very dominant drive. You started. Let me check here. You started P3. You qualified P3, and after the chaos with Adam Jack and 4G and whatnot, all the chaos into turn 1, you ended up into P1 at some point, and you maintained that lead and actually made sure to extend it to a 10-second gap.
What the fuck? Just copyright. Yeah.
Thank you, Davies.
Thank you, Davey.
Thank you, Davies.
That's good team spirit.
Very, very good team spirit.
But yeah, as I wanted to ask, how did you feel? Because like during the race, were you worried at any point? Did you miss AJ? Did you miss some competition, or did you just enjoy?
The race
there?
was so boring, man. There was no one in front. It was like I was doing time trial. It was like, yeah,
Pidgeot was enjoying the beautiful view of Silverstone.
yeah.
Yeah. I hope Fox Johnson enjoyed the lovely view as well.
Yeah. Pill, if I'm not mistaken, you will be in the lead of the championship after today. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and how do you feel about this? I think it's the first time since, or must be Miami, if I'm not wrong, or
First one
Australia.
since Australia because Miami was
Australia.
P2.
Oh shit. So you're back in the lead. Are you? Do you have any plans moving forward into the rest of the season to maintain and maybe even extend this gap to AJ?
Drive fast and make sure to get P1 every race.
That sounds like a good plan. I'm not gonna lie. Who's the engineer for Peel?
Oh, that'll be me.
That'd be me. Be you. Sorry.
Yep.
Kane Jones.
Hello.
Kenjo, do you have any comments? Did anything spectacular happen during the race? Any tire wear or whatnot, or was it just pretty straightforward as Peel he described?
Yeah, he makes it very easy. We had a bit of a we were gonna originally start on the mediums. Made the decision to start on the hards, which ended up winning us the race. Really, that was a call from Peel, really. But other than that, yeah, we boxed at the right times, kept maintaining the gap, so we weren't fighting too hard against anyone. Yeah, it was pretty straightforward for us. Really, it was just go out, keep the hards on as long as we can, and then pit for the mediums and just keep the gap. So all went to plan really.
Yeah, I
No,
mean, did the hards like the formation lap for once actually worked?
Yeah.
How was the getaway from the start? Like the tide times, could you feel you didn't have as good as
The
a
f-
start as the medium runners and even the soft runners?
no. If
yeah.
anything, the tires seemed faster than the mediums off the start. So
The
Joe
first
was
three,
able to.
the
Sorry.
first 3 laps I got Williams behind me, and then I was going faster and was 1 second ahead before lap 3, and then I was just trying to get a bigger gap to the car behind.
Joe was able to overtake into turn 1 with the hard tires. We had an
Yeah.
amazing launch. So
Either
was-
way, I think I got the best start.
Negative.
Negative.
Let me see here, Davies. Where did you finish in today's race?
um, um, way back, sadly.
Way back. All right, so no points for you.
The thing was, I started on the softs that I did not want to. Game just put me on the softs, even though I picked the right strategy. And then I was forced off track in turn 1 because of some incidents with some Ferrari and a Alfa Romeo. And I had to go off track, and it resulted in me spinning in the gravel, sadly. And there was no safety car that could help me regain the gap that I lost to the whole grid. That made me lose very much time today.
Well, we all know, Davies, that you are a fast driver. It's just you've been very unlucky this season and haven't yet to score a point.
I think
Will
I
you
proved
be?
it in the quali at least.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, are you looking to score points for the second half of the season, or are
Yeah,
you?
of course.
Yeah, well, you guys are fighting for the constructors as well. Is there? What do you think the the chances of beating Mercedes is?
The chance of beating Mercedes is 100%.
100%. All right, that's what we want to hear. Any one of you that have some final comments before we take the next person up?
Race engineer?
No.
I definitely think that Kevin is going to stay at AlphaTauri at least for the rest of the season.
All right.
He has been very unlucky, especially this race by starting on the soft. So, but
Yeah.
we're absolutely looking into getting more points further down
All
the
right.
season.
we're looking forward to Austria.
very
Absolutely.
much so.
Yes, Austria.
There has been some criticism for you, Davies,
Yep.
regarding your performance in Tier 1 this season. But your team, and me included, will cross our fingers for you and hopefully you'll perform for the second half of the season. And not just as a wingman for Pidgeot, but actually, score consistent points and get some good finishes and maybe even podiums and wins. Let's hope for that, man.
Yeah.
We have big things
Yes,
coming
we
up.
hope so.
Yeah.
Anything else to add, guys, or else we can take the next pair up.
Fuck
No.
Mercedes.
Fuck Mercedes. Okay, got it.
No, we love Mercedes, man.
No, it's
That's
more
nice.
fuck Fox Johnson really, but
Fuck Mercedes.
Alright, chill out a bit, chill out.
All right.
Alright.
The next guy who finished P2, I
It
believe
was,
that was actually Dirk, right?
It was Dirk. So I don't believe he's here. Oh, Monk is
Yeah,
here.
he is. No, Dirk, he is here.
Yeah, alright, I'll invite Dirk and Monk up here.
Hello, welcome, guys. It's the famous Mercedes boys. First off, congratulations on the podium.
Yeah,
Dirk.
thank you. It was a pretty hectic race.
Yeah.
So I had on the formation lap, I had like an incident with I think a Ferrari. So I just we hit each other and we both got cold tires at the start. So I think he crashed in turn one. I'm not sure what happened to him, but I drove back to P13 at the start. So yeah, well it was all pretty hectic, and then I just try to like salvage as many points as I could, and I tried to pull Monk with me to more points, but he unfortunately got taken out by an Aston Martin, which was on the apex on Stowe, and then he just drove back onto the track and took him out, which was very unfortunate.
Yeah.
And from then on, we had very strong race pace, so yeah, it was pretty good, and we're very happy with P2, considering we were P13 at the start. So yeah, I'm happy to be back up there, because in Imola we had like a bit of an unfortunate 5-second penalty, which for some reason didn't get removed. So, and I'm pretty sure when Alex comes back next week, we'll be 1-2.
Well, I'll look forward to that, especially. But yeah, solid drive from you.
Yeah,
You did a check with Paris almost from back of the grid to P2. Such a nice drive.
Yeah, that was.
You
it was a
you
bit,
did very good.
Yeah, thank you.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I was gonna mention Monk. There was a moment on I can't reckon what lap it was or remember what lap it was. But we did see you in the side pod of an Aston Martin. Do you have any comments regarding that and stuff?
Yeah, Jolly was stopped on the apex of the Stowe, drove forwards and took my front right wheel off.
Right.
I was trying to avoid him, but then he drove forwards and took my front right wheel off.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
a bit unfortunate, because he was in the points, and I was dragging him along in my. He was like for 5 laps or something. He was stuck. He just kept on being in my DRS. So we were getting the guys in front. So
Yeah, you guys, you had some very great teamwork. Like during the
Yeah,
quali as well, we saw
yeah,
some
he gave me a
slipstreams.
toe. It was really nice from him, and in the race I dragged him forwards, and we were getting the guys out. So unfortunately, like he could be, it's hard to say after race, but he definitely could have been in the points. So that's a bit unfortunate for the constructors. But I think for everything that happened today, P2 is pretty solid, and for the constructors is good as well.
Yeah, I mean definitely. And with AJ back next week, I reckon you guys will be one of, if not the strongest pairing on the tier 1 grid. So we'll
thank
look
you.
forward to that. And Monk, you've been an excellent replacement. If you think about your tier 2, usually you drive with ABS, and to get the first podium in tier 1 in Miami, and keeping it within the points for the races you've participated in, except
Spain was
Spain.
P13.
Yeah, and then here. But you have done great and have proven yourself to a tier 1 seed next season, in my opinion. And Dirk, you've definitely done well and proved that now that you're back, you're in the fight as well. It's not only Peel versus AJ. You could be up there as well. So I'll look forward to that for the rest of the season. Do any of you guys have some comments regarding the race, or maybe Alpha Tauri's comment at the end of their interview?
Not really.
No, okay, that's very
They
No.
can
mature.
tell what
Good to
they
hear.
want then.
Yeah, they can
We
say
know
what they
we're the
want.
We know we're the strongest pair on the grid here, and we're confident that we're gonna win the championships.
All right. Well, I'll look forward to that. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, boys.
All
Alright,
right. Next up is Housley, right?
yeah, we'll do Housley, and then I need to go. Sorry about Rasmussen.
Hello.
Yep. Hello, Housley. First off, congratulations on the
Yep.
great recovery drive from P8 to P3.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you have any comments on the race?
it was a very the race start was very funny. I
Oh.
mean, it was like an open lobby, so I mean, I went up to like P3 or something, but after that, yeah, I just wanted to keep it on the track because not many people could. So I was not on the pace exactly with other people, like Dirk or Pell. I think that's how you say it. Yep. He was very fast. Pell was. I mean, I think I was quite slow as many of the drivers were catching up on older tyres, but I mean, just got P3 in the end, I guess. And maybe penalties might move me up, but yeah.
Yeah, you did awesome, and the consistency is the most important thing.
Yeah.
You can win a race and then DNF for the rest of the races, and you'll be nowhere near the standings. But you've been consistently up there since the criticism of your performance
Yeah.
at the start of the season, and made an excellent comeback. You did mention you were lacking a bit of pace, and we could see that on lap 18, where Hamadi he was
Yeah.
lurking behind you and actually overtook you.
He was just grinding the game too much, to be honest. That was
Yeah,
not my fault.
I heard he did like
500 laps?
500 laps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean,
Yeah, and ended up in P8. No. I did,
I would be mad, but he's such a
yeah.
nice effort
I
from
did
him.
I did 10 time trial laps today and last night, but I did practice a bit the days before, but not incredible. But yeah,
Alright.
kind of fun race, to be fair. There's a lot of my POV that might help in tickets, so
Yeah,
yeah.
that sounds good. We'll look forward to that. As a house member myself, I'm just
Yeah.
so happy to see you up on the podium once again.
Yeah.
Davidson, first off, welcome back. You've been away for quite a few races, and good to see
Yeah.
you in the points as well, man. How did you think the race went for you?
I think it was quite okay. I thought at first I had a bad start, but then I didn't lose any positions, but then a crash in front of me forced me off the track, and I lost like 2 or 3 positions. But cold tires brought me up to my original position again, and I was second or first of the midfield hard runners. Of course, Pidgeot was clear, but from the rest I was like first, and then unfortunately I got spun around by Connor, hit me in the back. I don't know what he was doing there, but
We did see
yeah,
it on stream.
I'm gonna report it. So let the stewards decide.
Yeah.
Yeah, was on for P4 with my time loss of the spin, but we take points after being away for a while. So
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so far you've had 1 point this season. So any points will do in the standings. And last season you were absolutely rapid, and I know it's all about adapting to the new cars, and I know you'll come back even stronger than we've seen now. You haven't unlocked the true Davidson yet.
cheers.
No problem, man. Is there any other comments from you guys?
Not really.
No.
No? All right. Well, good job, guys. I'm proud of you. All right, Palmer. Did you mention you had to go? Or,
Yeah, that's gonna
completion?
be that's gonna be the end of the video. So I need to
Yeah.
go
For
continue
the
packing.
for the Red Bull boys, if you want an interview, we can take it in a private call and get your statements of the race if you are willing to do it. Just throw me a DM. So yeah. Thank you for having me, Palmer. It was
No worries. I appreciate you
pleasure.
doing interviews, man.
Yeah, no worries. I'll see you guys.
Right, that's gonna be a wrap for the